Welcome back to Good Morning Interbike. Now this morning, I suppose instead of saying good morning, we should say buongiorno. Buongiorno, gentlemen.
Buongiorno.
We are talking to Marco and Mattei. They're from the Giro d'Italia. Marco, it's a bit unusual for you guys to be here. Tell me why you guys are at Interbike this year.
Yeah, we are here for a world premiere because of here in Interbike. We are announcing one of the most interesting stage of the next Giro d'Italia 2014.
Now, the actual full course presentation where you reveal the full course of next year's Giro d'Italia is in October, correct?
Yeah, of course, on 7 October, on Monday, the day after in Lombardia, our last race.
Right.
We are here especially to present a marketing project related to one particular stage of the next Giro d'Italia, a stage that mixes sport and made in Italy, food and wine, so something very special.
Nice. So later today you're going to be doing a press conference, an opportunity to present this one stage, but they're revealing it to us here first. We've promised not to upload this until afterwards. So tell us a little bit about that stage.
Well, it was a very, very nice idea that we had with the Piemonte region, our partner. The idea was to put together two of the most important wine land in Italy, Barbaresco and Barolo, that also is the name of the wines, the red wines, and to do a time trial, individual time trial from Barbaresco to Barolo.
Nice.
A 46 kilometers individual time trial, revealing one of the most beautiful side of our country, and also make known our most important wine all around the world. In our opinion, try to put together sports and culture, Italian culture, will be the best way to promote Italy and to attract new audiences to the Giro d'Italia.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's interesting, for non-cycling aficionados, for non-fans, it seems that when they think of the Grand Tours, they only think of one.
Yeah.
From my perspective, as a fan of cycling, and I'm not saying this because you're sitting here, I say this all the time, the Giro is first of all, as you said, for culture and scenery, it's Italy, so it can't be beat. But the competition, especially as we've seen the last few years, has been phenomenal in the Giro d'Italia. And I like you, I wish more Americans understood what a beautiful race the Giro d'Italia is.
Well, in fact, in the last year, also the weather make our Giro so beautiful and unexpected.
Absolutely.
Because day by day, day after day, always something happens to make unbelievable every single stage. So in the last year, we had the snow till the last day on 25th of May. It was almost incredible to have so big snow in Italy. On that way, our race that was already called the toughest race in the world calendar, right now was also the unexpected race.
That's right.
Because of every day, everything can change. And you don't know till the last day who will be the winner, the Maglia Rosa.
But in the end, Vincenzo Nibali?
At the end, Vincenzo will be our Maglia Rosa, and because he survived.
That's right.
It's the reality. All the other riders, such as Ryder Hesjedal, the winner of 2012, and Bradley Wiggins, the most important racer, doesn't survive.
That's right. That's right. Also interesting this year, at this year's Giro, I think Mark Cavendish is so well known for winning stages of the Tour de France, but it seemed to me he had his real success this year in the Giro.
Yeah, Mark was a lovely guy, first of all. He loved Italy. He lived in Italy, in Tuscany, okay? And every year tried to win most stages is possible, but also to win our red jersey, our sprint jersey.
Right.
And finally, in 2013, he had the chance to win the jersey, and he was absolutely crazy about that because it was the first time, and right now he won the Vuelta, the Giro d'Italia, and the Tour de France sprint jerseys.
It was very, very exciting. Now, Matteo, I have to ask you, go to you, because as we talk about the Giro, showcasing the best of Italy, the best of Italian cycling, in this case culture, wine as well, you have brought the Giro d'Italia to the United States in a way that allows everyday cyclists like myself to participate with the Gran Fondo Giro d'Italia. Tell us about that.
Well, yeah, correct. That's exactly what happened. And what you said so far until now is exactly what was the concept of the Gran Fondo Giro d'Italia. We want to transfer the passion, all the dynamic of the Giro that people can watch on television live on an event and people can ride. So the concept is basically spend a weekend in places, in nice places, nice location, where people can live the experience of the Giro. And so the name Gran Fondo, that means nothing in Italian, and then means nothing also in any language, but the concept is that the Gran Fondo is a big ride. It's a long ride. Normally in US the name can be Century, where people is challenging themselves in a long ride, and we want to give an Italian allure and fashion on that. So our main goal is to transfer the passion of the Giro and what we're talking about, Marco and explain, like everything related to Italy, wine, food, culture, to American people that love cycling. And if you consider how popular is all the Italian product and the Italian culture in cycling, either branding, products, destination, athletes, races, well, you can imagine why this event is successful.
Yeah. Now I've done a Gran Fondo in Italy, as a matter of fact, and so I know the difference from a true Italian Gran Fondo to an American Century, as you said. Explain to everybody what they would expect that's different doing the Gran Fondo Giro d'Italia as opposed to a Century ride.
Well, there's a lot of things that people can immediately understand. Basically, the main issue is quality. The Giro is, of course, one of the best organized events in the world. And in our event, our main issue is delivery a quality event. So we're looking for a nice route. We're looking for a 2 days event. That means, we get an expo on Saturday and Sunday. We have a great must start. There's something, of course, that is difficult to handle.
Sure.
We get the Pavarotti music. Usually we have an escort from a top Italian car. So we try to do the emotional passion of something that we used to live in Italy, like you said, because that's our life. It's like when you go to an Italian restaurant. When people go to an Italian restaurant in the US, they're not just looking for food. They're looking for, the ambience, the situation, the relation with everybody. That's what we did. And, also here on Interbike, we just bring the original trophy of the Giro, the only copy that we can have. And every day we get people that come to take the picture with the original trophy of the Giro. And that's, of course, in any Gran Fondo Giro d'Italia in US, we get the trophy that people can take the picture and feel like be a Vincenzo Nibali for 1 day.
Right, absolutely. You've really expanded in the United States. Where and when will you be having the Gran Fondos in 2014?
Well, this year we had a very successful year. We started in Monterey with the Sea Classic. So we did the Gran Fondo Giro d'Italia Sea Classic, starting from the racetrack of Laguna Seca. That was really exciting. Then we've been in New York with the Bike New York organization, together with the Fibro, a 30,000 people event. We add our Italian feeling. We get Gianni Bugno at the start. So we try to give a lot of things like that. And then in June we get Pasadena. The next two upcoming events will be two exciting destinations in November. We have Beverly Hills November 3rd, and then we have Miami November 10th. And Beverly Hills, we just start from Rodeo Drive. So Rodeo Drive means, fashion, and so Italy means fashion. So every time we try to give the idea that this is something different. So people that want to ride the Gran Fondo Giro d'Italia, they know that they can find something different in terms of quality, but also in terms of passion they want to transmit to the riders.
Sure, absolutely. I want to go back to you, Marco, and talk a little bit about, again, the impact that you're trying to make here at Interbike. I know that you have a marketing piece as well that you're going to be showing to people. What will the media get from the marketing piece that you're providing to them? What information will they find?
There is almost every kind of information related to our event, not only related to the 3 weeks of the Giro d'Italia, but related to 1 year of marketing program, because right now we have our fan base, it's 3.5 million fan all around the world, watching, reading, or competing to the Giro d'Italia every day. Also right now, our Facebook page, our Twitter page, our YouTube pages are continually increasing our fans because of every day our fans need to know something different about the Giro, but also about our the other races like Milano-San Remo and Lombardia. So one of the best figures is our fan base. 3,500,000 people all around the world, from Colombia to US, from France to Japan.
Sure.
That day by day talk about our brand and make it bigger and bigger. We also have a great stuff about participation because of the last year we had 207 riders from 13 different countries. And the globalization of cycling is now a reality, and so will be normal. Had to be normal that the Giro d'Italia is here, Interbike in Vegas, because of our fans are in US exactly like in Italy, in France, or in South Africa.
Sure.
Last of all, we have all our live figures because of 11 million people every year. See the Giro d'Italia on the road, house by house, take its car to go past the weekend on our mountain stage, or bring their children to see our most important champion, or the favorite champion. And this is a very important figure for us because of the live participation. The atmosphere was one of the most important things about the Giro d'Italia. The difference is not only our mountain or the weather or our culture, but also the authentic atmosphere, very warm, that every rider feel when ride the Giro d'Italia.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I know that it's one of my favorite times every year when it rolls around in May, and I know that I can watch the Giro d'Italia. And now to be able to participate in a Gran Fondo Giro d'Italia as well in the United States makes it all the more exciting for American consumers. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us on Buongiorno Interbike. And I'm looking forward to your event this evening, and also, of course, to the 2014 edition of the Giro d'Italia. Thank you both very much.
Thank you. We are waiting for enjoy with you our Barbaresque and Barolo.
That's what I'm saying. Then I say I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to exactly that, the nice Italian wines. Thanks again for joining us here on Good Morning Interbike. Please stay subscribed to the Interbike TV YouTube channel, where you'll find more videos from the 2013 edition of the Interbike Trade Show.